Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and merciful. One friend of mine asked me a question. Mustafa, why do you cry for Imam Hussain? Why do you commemorate Ashura? لماذا تحيون عاشوراء? Why do you cry will Imam Hussain year by year, as he just killed now, although he has been died for 13 centuries, and we're doing this year by year. So you guys, what you're doing, it just doesn't make any sense. That's his question. He has the right to ask questions, and also I do believe that we have the right to answer these questions. What's important is that the question and the answer should be objective. Seeking information, knowledge exchange, not seeking or attacking each other's faith. I'm not a specialist in Islamic faith. I'm not a religious man. But I do believe I have my own personal faith, so I can share it with you. And this is what I'm going to do tonight, sharing with you why do we cry for Imam Hussain. Back to the question. We do commemorate Ashura, or the tragedy of Karbala, for basically two reasons. Reason number one, we do commemorate, when we are commemorating Ashura, we actually commemorating the humanitarian values of Ashura. Freedom, al-hurriya, dignity, al-karama, bravery, shaja'a, strong faith and belief, قوة الإيمان, serving the community, خدمة المجتمع, human rights, حقوق الإنسان, sacrifice for ethics and religion, التضحية لأجل المبادئ والدين, and you name it. All these lessons, when we commemorate Ashura, we actually commemorating these values, which are actually humanitarian values. And let me give you an example. Freedom. Can we live without freedom? Freedom is a humanitarian value. No life with slavery. لا حياة بالعبودية. Maybe someone or most of you watched the film Braveheart. William Wallace, one of the main leaders in the wars of the Scottish independence. When he has been caught by the emperor, Edward, the British emperor, he asked him to say mercy, mercy, al-rahma. He never said it. What he said, the last word, anybody knows? Freedom, freedom. And that the cost of that word is his life. All his legs has been cut and disputed and engraved in the corners of Britain. We have similar scenario in Imam Hussein's. You know the famous word of Imam Hussain when he said, "Hayhat minna dhilla." Hayhat minna dhilla, we never accept degradation, prostration. And what was the cost of this word? His life. He has been asked to yield to Yazid's power, and he never accepted that. And he knows the cost of this. But what is after that? The lesson for all humanity. Freedom. No life without freedom. So when we commemorate and we go through these lessons, we do it through the event. And let me tell you here, for example, here in Qatif, during the 10 days, hundreds of lectures conducted every day. I just read in the news an official statistic showing that in Qatif only, we have 700 lectures every day. Multiply this by 10. That means we have more than 7,000 lectures during the Ashura. Can you believe it? Any international conference or carnival or festival in the world conducts this number, huge number of lectures, but it's in Ashura. This is only in Qatif. When you go to Al-Hassa in Iraq, Lebanon, Europe, America, so you can imagine the huge amount of knowledge, information flowing in Ashura. It's not easy if you can imagine. Let me give you an example here. One of the main speakers here in Qatif, Sayyid Munir Khabbaz, he's conducting 3 sessions a day. One in the south in Sehat, one in the north in Safwa, and one here in Qatif. And each session is highly attended by all ages. Thousands, they attend his lecture. And not only in the site, also some people, they watch online and for free. And other people, thousands of people, they download his lectures later on. A lot of people, they attend for one speaker. And we have actually hundreds of speakers. Sayyid Munir and others than Sayyid Munir. So at the end, we consider Ashura as like a very important school for us. Main knowledge channel that we cannot accept to refuse it or to kill it. It becomes really a mainstream that inspires and educates us generation by generation. So this is the first reason. Maybe someone can come and argue, okay, that's fine, Mustafa, don't be angry, that's good. Makes sense that your lectures, like you are telling the history, and we're doing the same thing when we talk about the companions of the Prophet or the prophets, and you bring up the lessons. This is good, but what makes you weird, Shia, is why do you follow your lectures by crying and weeping? Like, what are you doing here? This is a very good question. And that leads us to the second reason. So we commemorate Ashura and cry for Imam Hussain. First, reason number 1, I repeat, because we are inspired by the lessons learned. Reason number 2, crying, weeping, wailing, and dropping tears actually represent the true love between us and Imam Hussain, between us and the household, Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them. تبكيك عيني لا لأجل مثوبة لكنما عيني لأجلك باكية. My eyes are weeping for you, not for rewarding, but my eyes for you are weeping. Some people, they think that when we are become sad, actually we are angry on Allah and we're against Allah's destiny, al-qada wal-qadar. No, that's not correct. And let me give you an example here. You know the Prophet Yaqub? He cried for the absence of his son Yusuf, till he got blind. وَبْيَضَّتْ عَيْنَاهُ فَهُوَ كَظِيمٌ. Alas, my grief for Joseph, and his eyes were whitened with the sorrow that he was suppressing. Does that mean he is not accepting Allah's destiny? No. Allah said for him, وَصَبْرٌ جَمِيلٌ وَاللَّهُ الْمُسْتَعَانِ. My course is comely patience. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, you know what he named the year when his wife Khadija died. Do you know what he named? Any? The year of sadness. Excellent. The year of sadness. And also when his brother Ibrahim, when he died. So sadness doesn't mean that we're accepting Allah's destiny. But sadness doesn't mean that we are not happy with Allah's, we are not positive in life. Instead, sadness is a beautiful feeling or a beautiful aspect of love language. This is one thing. The other thing is that in Hussaini lectures, when sense and sensibility, al-aql wal-atifa, when they come together, the impact of the teaching becomes more efficient. Because you know the human being is combination between mind and heart, between sense and sensibility. So this is why it is very special. The Hussaini lectures when combines between the two. And the beauty here is, some people here, when I ask them, where are you going? Are you going to Sayyid Munir? Sayyid Munir, he is really into the sense, but sensibility is... So I'm going to Sheikh Saeed al-Ma'atik, because he is very good in sensibility. But people, they are seeking for the two. This is why that makes the Hussaini lecture very special. Last but not least, the tears for Imam Hussain still has its secrets. It is very hard to explain. It has many special features. By the way, lecture here, the tears release stress and depression. You know, when someone dies here, we conduct lecture 3 nights, and we do not mention our personal tragedy. No, we mention the tragedy of Imam Hussain. And that, when we go through the tragedy of Imam Hussain, we forget about our tragedy. It makes it silly. Oh, this is nothing comparing with the tragedy of Ahlul Bayt household, peace be upon them. So this is one thing. The tears for Imam Hussain are so soft that make your heart warm and kind. The tears for Imam Hussain are at the same time so powerful that make you strongly refusing injustice and oppression. Because all of this, we see now the people here, they are dying to serve for the love of Imam Hussain. And when we went to Karbala, who went to Iraq? You saw the people there, how they are striving to help the Imam Hussain Shrine's visitor. You become like a VIP visitor. And this is because of the love of Imam Hussain. So we commemorate Imam Hussain first for the lessons learned, and second is the language of love. Thank you very much. Peace be upon Imam Hussain and Ali, the son of Imam Hussain and the companion of Imam Hussain. Assalamu ala al-Hussain wa ala Ali ibn al-Hussain wa ala abna al-Hussain. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.